Okay, it's been super cold lately. And so, with this project and it being so much bigger, I thought to myself, I need a way to spray paint or paint these larger things inside without going outside. um, we actually, I was trying this filler primer, but I've gotten some of this in, and that worked totally fine. But what I do is come inside, and I've been using hot water, just setting it in a bowl of warm water for a bit to bring it up to temp. But it's so cold outside, I'm worried that even bringing that up to temp and then going outside, it's going to affect the spray pattern of the paint. So what I ended up doing was taking a bunch of 3/4 PVC and 6 mil plastic with these little like construction zipper openings and making a little spray booth. I'm gonna bring you closer so we can take a look at how I did it. There's a box fan with a filter in the back, and I'm probably gonna add some more filtration and vent it outside through the same vent that the 3D printers are on. But I think this came out pretty awesome. Let me bring you closer and let you take a look. But I think we're gonna hit him with another coat of primer now that we've done all the Bondo work, and he's gonna be almost about ready for paint. I hope at least. So here, come here. Let me get you to take a closer look. Okay, guys. So I got the T-Rex in here, and I've got him on a milk crate. And I don't know if you can see down there, but he's just on a turntable. And then I've got a drop cloth with some of the plastic. I definitely need to get a bigger drop cloth. But right now, this vent, and I can do this with other ones, just kind of velcros to this opening here. And this vent is just going to create negative pressure. And as I spray paint this guy with primer, it'll pull it into there. And you can kind of see this guy, I made him, I think he's 4 feet wide, 5 feet deep, and then 7 feet tall. And it's, if I ever need to make it bigger, we're just a little limited on space right now, but luckily the workbench here could move if we need it to. It's on casters, so. But let me take you around back. And you can see it's just a fan. I definitely need to come up with a system. Probably just open this garage door and crack it a bit so it pulls that air out. But ideally get some kind of vent to like go, kind of can't see it, but the output here where the shop is, it kind of outputs back there. So what I want to do is make it so it just kind of pulls that air out. But I think for now we can just kind of want to see what it looks like without the garage door opened. I'll be wearing a respirator, and this guy gets closed up. I just put some, oh, it didn't stick, but basically just some Velcro here and to hold this open. But it has 2 zippers right there and right there. And so you can just kind of close her up. And so there. Pretty cool. We'll see how it works. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to try to record as we spray paint this guy, and then I can report back and see how well it did. I might end up putting a fan up here to create positive pressure. I've seen some people recommend that, but let's see how this works first and how awful the fumes are from this. I'm hoping it'll stay pretty contained, but if not, we'll come up with a better ventilation system. Cool. Uh, Next time we open the garage door a bit, because getting this guy sprayed with the respirator on was fine, but the second I pulled that off, I realized how crazy. I mean, the fumes got all vented out of the booth, and the booth did an awesome job at keeping the overspray, but it kind of makes sense that those fumes have to go somewhere and they just go out into the garage. So next time we'll open the door, but it did a great job, and I'm fairly happy with the primer. I think it did pretty good. There's some work we'll do on the seams some more, but as we paint, I think we might work on a few of these as we go. But I think I'm pretty happy with it. So that's it for the night. Tomorrow we'll get the base coat of this kind of khaki tan color, and then we'll start working on shadows from the bottom and highlights from the top. And that's going to be kind of the last minute process before we're able to just start using the airbrush. But pretty happy with it. Definitely a few things to touch up, but not the end of the world, and I think it'll look pretty stellar once we start getting some color on it. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so I spent some time on him doing highlights, shadows, and then kind of like a neutral tone. I've got the colors, and I think in the spot I want them in. May hit it with a few highlights, just small little touches, but I think this sets us up in a good spot to start airbrushing the colors we really want and start pushing those values, the lights and the darks, like getting it a lot darker in here. But we'll let this guy dry for a bit, and then I'll hit it with some like a clear coat just to preserve this layer, and then we can start working on washes and glazes and hitting it with different parts of the airbrush. So let's give it time, and then we'll get it back in the workbench. All right, see you over there.